do that. Good. And whoa! Ah, it's the manifestation of raw almond caw. God, how creepy. What would you do if you saw that hiking in Zion? Just like a face, a quantum face right in the middle, in midair. And I think I looted her already. So anyway, we're traversing this canyon, going deeper in. Eventually we're going to reach Salt Upon Wounds in his lair, wherever the hell his lair is. And I'll show you the map in a second. I want to make sure I'm not missing any loot over here. No. Okay. It's a barbecue pit. Oh, and I'm also looking for traps, because I seem to spring just about every trap in the whole canyon. Hey! What? Oh, I see.
We warned you at Syracuse, and you persisted.
Uh-huh.
You took advantage
Ooh,
of
is
us
that him?
Canaan to drive us out. And like the dogs of Caesar you are, you followed us to Zion. And now you stand on holy ground. A temple to God's glory on earth.
Joshua, I'm not sure he understands
The
you.
only use for an animal in our temple is sacrifice. Kale wachane
Okay.
conserva o.
Yes, now he understands you.
You understand me, don't you?
Yep. Dayayu!
Don't you?
Outman. Kunaman mad. He killed all white legs. You talk. You stop.
Let's see. Whoa, this isn't what I signed up for. Let me talk to Joshua. Well, that is what I signed up for. I'm being morally ambiguous with this decision, but oh well.
You can no ni kumpa me.
Dayayu. See, I told you he was going to say Dayayu. Or Dayayu to you too. You're going to regret that. See, give him a chance to be violent, and he obliges, so it's the end for him. Whoa! Somebody has really just taken a big bite right out of me. And I'm going to have to go right back into my inventory. Yeah. Okay, inventory time. And I'm just going to suck on everything I've got. Come on. Wild horse nettle. What does that do? No. Weapon binding ritual. I already took it. But I'll take another one. Super stem and stem. Slasher. Yeah. God, I'm just here. I'll pump myself full of drugs. Right away because I just realized I'm almost to that first radiation sickness level. Just in case. Mentats. Yeah, sure. It's not going to hurt. And I've got buff out too. I'll take that too. Here we go. Okay, now I'm all drugged up and ready to defeat Salt Upon Wounds. And I need to reload and then there. Okay, right there. This might be the end of him. I don't know how. Whoops. Yeah. Okay, so time for another weapon. How about Tesla Beaten Prototype? Or I could use the... Ah! What have I done? What in the hell? That was odd. Okay, well he's almost gone. He's a goner. Now let's see what we got. Well, we still got some people shooting at us.
It's the same end he would have met if he had died on his knees.
Whoa!
I suppose this was for the sake of the dead horses and sorrows.
Uh-huh.
Still, thanks to your help and the grace of God, the Whitelegs won't be troubling Zion anymore.
That's the end. We have
Let's go find
exterminated the
Daniel.
Whitelegs.
Tomorrow we'll be here soon enough. And there is much to do.
Awesome. And I level up. Okay, I'm going to pause here and decide what to do with my level up. Okay, I decided what I'm doing. I'm moving unarmed all the way up to 50, finally, because I use my ballistic fist quite often. And I haven't done much with barter in a while. I don't know if I should... I was going to do that, but then on second thought, no, I'm not going to do it until I have 14 points to spend. Then I'll just do it all at once. Meanwhile, I will bump one of these others up. I could bump guns up to 90. explosives or energy weapons. Oh, what? What? Here, let's just put one into all of these. I know that seems stupid, but who cares? Oh, because it is stupid. I could do this. There, now I can read a magazine and bump that up to 75 when I need to. Okay, here's my perk. Let me decide what I'm going to take. Okay, I decided what to do. Somehow this heave-ho perk evaded me all this time, and I didn't realize how useful it could be. It should probably increase my throwing distance by at least a third, so let's take it. Alright, we got it. And, okay.
And so
Hey, here we are.
The conflict between the new Canaanites and the Whitelegs was finally resolved.
Yay.
The courier's involvement had tipped the scale, shifting the fragile balance of power.
Despite their defeat at Three Marys and the death of their war chief, the Whitelegs were determined to pursue the other new Canaanites.
Whoops.
But when they finally tracked down their prey in Colorado, they discovered the tables had been turned.
Wahaha.
The Whitelegs who survived the new Canaanites' ambushes were hunted down by dead horses before they could reach the safety of the Great Salt Lake.
Okay, good.
When word of the Whitelegs' diminished numbers reached the 80s tribe, war was declared. And by year's end, the Whitelegs had been wiped out.
So no more Dayayu.
Beside Joshua Graham and the dead horses, eradicating the threat the Whitelegs posed to Zion.
Yeah.
When the courier and Joshua Graham felled Salt upon Wounds, their victory was celebrated with a great feast. The Sorrow's transformation from a peaceful, timid tribe into a proud and warlike people broke Daniel's heart.
He'll recover.
He tried to take solace in the knowledge that they would remain in Zion, but it was a small comfort. The Sorrow's innocence was lost.
Oh Christ, we all lost our innocence.
Having helped eradicate the Whitelegs from Zion, the dead horses returned to Dead Horse Point in triumph.
Good.
They remained neutral toward the Sorrows, but as years went on, there were periods of competitive friction, even violence between the tribes.
Well, that's how tribes
the
work.
New Canaanites, Daniel especially, intervened regularly as mediators, but found it difficult to reconcile the tribes' conflicts.
I wonder if I could have done something about
The defeat
that.
of the
Maybe
Whitelegs
not.
in Zion marked a turning point in the fortunes of the Happy Trails Caravan Company.
Well, good for
Every 2
them.
months, the caravan met with the new Canaanites in Zion Valley to trade. Happy Trails soon returned to prosperity. The vigilance of the Sorrows and dead horses in defending southwestern Utah, initially startling to Happy Trails caravans, soon proved a blessing.
Yay.
The tribes united against the 80s, driving them back from Highway 50, and thus opening yet another trading route for Happy Trails caravans.
Good deal.
Follows Chalk took the courier's words to heart and decided the big cities of the Mojave Wasteland and NCR were best left unexplored.
Well,
Though
awesome.
he sometimes dreamed of distant lands, he continued to support his family at Dead Horse Point. And eventually, his wanderlust faded.
Wanderlust will get you
Rachel
killed.
Cloud was distraught when she learned of her husband's death, but took comfort from her tribe and the compassion of the new Canaanites. She forgave Daniel for having concealed her husband's
Oh,
fate
thank
from her,
God.
and learned to accept his fate.
Good, so I
When
patched
her
that
grief
up, didn't I?
faded, she took a husband from the Dead Horse tribe. At her bidding, he stayed close to home.
Oh,
Though the courier had stopped Joshua Graham from executing Salt upon Wounds, the war chief still fell in battle. The Whitelegs defeated
I
at
didn't
Three
really
Marys.
stop him. I mean,
Joshua led the Sorrows and dead horses in tending to their comrades and burning the corpses of their foes.
Okay, that's all right.
He continued to advocate militant opposition to the enemies of New Canaan and showed little quarter to those he fought. And yet he was changed. He no longer reveled in the brutality and cruelty for which he had been known in his former life. His inner demons, if not extinguished, were at the least appeased.
Well, that's good. I didn't really help him there. He did that. He accomplished that himself.
To the Sorrow's spiritual needs. Try as he might, he could not hold back the tribe's increasing militancy and reverence of Joshua Graham. Demoralized, he returned to his family in Dead Horse Point. His failures haunted him for the rest of his days.
Oops.
And with that,
I
the
think I
courier
failed
walked
there.
out of the history of the tribes of Zion and back to the gathering storm of the Mojave Wasteland.
Right. Well, I don't actually want to go just yet. All right. Ah, Zion. Quite a few areas I never explored, so we'll do that in a future video. First of all, there's an open footlocker right here that happens to carry all of the unique items that were on the main characters, like Daniel's hat, Daniel's outfit. So I could just take all this stuff, but I'm going to be over encumbered if I do. Now, why in the hell would I want the scripture? There's Salt Upon Wounds, Power Fist. Ooh. No, it's not as good as my Power Fist. Take a look. Well, my Ballistic Fist. See, I do 77 and 88. 79 and 88. And then his is, see, mine's better. This is one of the best unarmed weapons, and it's considered unarmed, not melee, because it's you apply it as a gauntlet. Joshua Graham's armor. Oh, that's nice. Power armor 25. My power armor is better. You know, I can come back and pick this stuff up later. Oh, that looks so retarded. I'd never liked Phallus Chalk's headdress. A light shining in darkness. That's the only thing I'm going to take right now. I'll leave the stuff here, but you know, we can come back and grab it any time. If I had more space in my inventory, I would do it. All right, so that's the end of the DLC. We can still freely explore Zion National Park, like I said, and there's plenty of locations I didn't discover yet, so we'll do that very soon. I think I'm going to go back for now to the Mojave, because I want to tie up some loose ends and I want to store some of the stuff I have in my inventory. So this, yeah, we enter, well, this is actually the Southern Passage, and we're going to travel back through the Northern Passage, and there we are. We're back. Yeah, see, we're back in this, and we just walked through this little shaft area. And it brings us back into the Mojave Wasteland. Happy Trail Shipping Crate. Yeah, that's. And guess what I need to do? I left some of my stuff in that campground, so I'm going to have to go to Novak, and I'll skip this load screen. There we go, skipped. And we're back at the Northern Passage. So what I'll do, I'll go to Novak and I'll store a bunch of my stuff, and then I'll go back to Zion and I'll grab all of my stuff out of that from that campground suitcase that I put my junk into, and I'll do that off screen. So we'll end the video here. If you liked Honest Hearts and that whole DLC pack, then tell me about it. Tell me your favorite parts and tell me some things you didn't like about it. And you can subscribe to my channel and you get all these in your inbox. And share it with friends. And we'll see you next time. Thanks so much.
Stirrup to stirrup, side by side. When the day is through, I'll be here with you. Into the sunset we